Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's new video I'm going to be looking at how I think the electoral map is going to look like in 2044. So now it's not going to be a lot different to the one that we have now, but this is going to be based on the trends and of the parties and of the voting bloc. So this is assuming that the GOP continues to be more of a right-wing populist, while the Democrats continue to get some more left. Hispanics continue to trend right. Uh, the white working class in rural areas continue to go even further right as well, while urban and suburban tend to go a little bit towards the left. So with that, we're going to fill in the safe Republican states. So not a lot is going to change in this area, except we're going to add Ohio and Iowa. Deep South is still going to say red, and probably Alaska, probably Alaska. And then I think Maine 2nd District. Excuse me, did not mean to put Maine at large. So with that, and now we're gonna fill in the safe Democrat states. Hawaii is gonna still be safe. Washington, Oregon, California, they're all gonna be safe. Colorado is probably gonna move into the safe column, as is Virginia. A lot of these states around here. And with that, we have 177 it's pretty much safe Democrat electoral votes and 135 pretty much safe Republican electoral votes. So now we're going to fill in the likely states, and we're going to actually move just west to east and just fill them out how I think they're going to be. Nevada is going to be a swing state with the DSA taking over and Hispanic trends. A lot of top politicians switching parties. A lot of stuff going on there, so it's going to be very difficult to judge. But I think it's going to be a swing state. It kind of already is. But I actually forgot to fill in D.C., so it's actually 180 to 135. And then Arizona is also going to be a swing state. It's going to go with it's going to be the next, maybe Ohio, kind of like Florida, kind of like a bellwether for a while now. And then for the foreseeable future. New Mexico, I think, I'm going to put as a swing state, but that's only if the Hispanic trends continue in the South. If they can, which we're going off of that they are. If they're not, then I'd probably put it as lean to likely Democrat. Texas as well, I'm going to put as a swing state. I don't think Texas is going to be the next blue state, but it is definitely getting closer. And I feel like it's going to stay Republican, but maybe they'll elect a Democratic governor or senator, or in a huge blue wave, they'll elect let's give its 40 electoral votes to a Democrat. Then I think Kansas is going to be likely red. It's probably going to be like 9 points, verge of likely, kind of like the South Carolina. You're going to have people on the left saying it's going to be the next Democrat state, but it's going to be pretty much solid around 10% for the Republicans. Minnesota is going to be a swing state, maybe lean tilt Republican, but I would put it as lean Republican, but with the trends in the Minneapolis suburbs, I'm going to put it as a swing state. Meanwhile, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania are going to be likely, probably like 6, 7, 8 points in all of them. They're going to be the Ohio and Iowa of the 2030s and 2040s. Meanwhile, Illinois is going to be likely Democrat. It's going to be Chicago is going to keep decreasing in population, so that's just less Democratic votes, while the rest of the state's going to get more conservative. So it's still going to be a Democrat state, but it's going to be probably like 8, 9 points, so it will be within the likely margin. Or we head to the South, I think North Carolina is going to be a swing state, as will South Carolina. South Carolina is getting similar to Georgia, but I don't think it's going to be as blue as Georgia. I think it's going to be more of like a swing state, lean Republican. North Carolina, the Raleigh area is going to keep growing, but the rural areas are going to keep getting more Republican. So I am going to put it as a swing state. Georgia, however, is going to probably be likely Democrat. It's going to be the opposite of Illinois, with Atlanta carrying the state and just slowly sending it more Democrat. Florida's tough, depending on if Ron DeSantis, what happens with him and the Hispanic trends. But considering the fact that Florida did move to the right, I am going to put Florida as a lean red state. It's probably going to be a swing state, definitely going to go back and forth, but I think it's going to be more lean Republican swing state. Meanwhile, we head to the northeast. Rhode Island is probably going to be a swing state, going to be more. It's probably going to be pretty much a safe it's going to be vote more Democrat than Republican, but in a massive red wave year, it could go red or be within tilt to lean margins, very close. New Hampshire is going to stay a swing state, simple as that. Meanwhile, I think Maine's first is probably going to be lean Democrat, while Maine at large is going to be tilt Democrat. But I'm not using tilt, so we're going to put Maine at large as a toss-up. But it's probably going to be more lean Democrat to tilt Democrat. But Maine, it only went to Trump. Trump only lost Maine by 4 points in 2016, and it is getting redder. It went blue this time, but that was with we did have a blue wave, kind of a blue wave. So with that, this is my how I think the electoral map will look like in 2044. You see there are 216 Democrat electoral votes, 215 Republican, and 107 up for grabs. So with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.